Yo, 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 where's the spot at, bro? What is going on, yo? It is episode 28. It is Wednesday. Yo, yo, yo. Where's the spot at, bro? And today we are going to one spot, but you got to pay attention because there's like 15 to 20 spots at this one spot. We just pulled in the parking lot. This is Maryland Parkway right here. You got Tropicana in front of me. You got Flamingo behind me. We are going to UNLV. Yes, UNLV. We are going to come in off the Maryland side, right between Flamingo and Tropicana. I'm going to park right here in the front, and we are going to cruise to this school and see what we got. I will attach some previous clips I've had at this place at various spots that I've skated. If you not yet like and subscribe, please do so. And guess what? We just arrived. Check this spot out. All right, y'all, so we just parked at this Einstein's Bagel. This is Maryland Parkway. Trop's on the left, Flamingo's on the right. Wait, y'all, so we are at the first spot. You got Tropicana down there. This is Flamingo. I parked across at that Einstein's Bagel. And right here, you have these big blocks. So basically, you could take it to the street, and you've got a gap in between. It's a pretty good sized gap. I mean, as you can see, you've got 1, 2, 3 gaps, and it goes right to the street. So you start off on that end one. You can ollie, manual, ollie, maybe do a flip trick off. You got these little rubber things in between, but this is right on the street, right by where I parked. And you also have these ledges. So check this out. You have these ledges that start off right next to the street. These are really cool ledges. They're chunky. They've been around probably as long as this school's been around. But you put a little bit of wax on them. They do grind well. The run up isn't really good. You have a gap right here, so you can ollie over that rock gap and then hit these, or otherwise you have to swerve in. But it's got kind of an angled type of ledge to it, like a block. You can also like ollie onto this one, ollie off that one, and do something off. But basically, just a little bit of warm up spot in the front of the school. And like I said, you have this little rock gap right here. Otherwise, you have to swerve in. So it's flat right here. You can come ollie this big rock gap, then you can hit that. But that's right next to the street. So let's go inside this school. Oh, wait a minute. That's waxed too. All right, so this ledge is also waxed. This is above knee high. And as you can see, it has wax on it. I haven't skated this right here. It looks like it's waxed all the way down to that part. This is definitely above my knee. And again, all these I just showed you is right next to the road. So I'm gonna go into the school this way and head right over, dressed like a construction worker in case they say something, I'm working, I'm working right now. Leave me alone, let me cruise. All that stuff was, you do have this cool little 3-stair. It's got like that brick laid out kind of tile formation, not tile, it's brick, but it's a 3-stair. You can treat it as a mani pad. You can pop on there and you can pop off at the end. But let's go ahead and take it inside there. All right, so we are right in front of the bookstore. Just came in from right there. And you have this trash can right here. You can start these long things right here and mani them all the way across the courtyard. So you start over there, you pop up and take this whole thing here and mani it. People have been putting this trash can at the end of it and using it as a ledge. You see it's been grinded. So you can treat it as a gap and pop over the trash can, or you can grind it or treat it as a mani pad. This is a huge gap. This isn't really as tall. I don't know if I've seen this one done. Definitely probably about 9 feet. But this is the one everybody skates. This is the gap. I do have a clip on this from like Christmas 2021. I will attach. But you start off here and then boom, you have this big gap. You got a rock gap. Land right on this perfect ground. Do have a little crack in front of it, so you got to pop a little bit ahead of it, and then boom, you take this gap. It's a really, really cool gap spot right when you enter the school by the bookstore. All right, let's check out and see what else they got. Right, you also got some slappy curbs. Looks like that one's a little bit waxed, but this one is really waxed. Looks like you can do it all the way to the end and then roll off. So that's pretty cool. Then it kind of turns and curves around. So if that grass wasn't there, you could probably slide all the way around. Looks like it has been waxed all the way around before. They didn't finish it to that end, but they did finish it to that end. That's right next to that gap and right where we just came in at. All right, we also have a cool ledge right here. I think this is, the housing, the student housing. There was all that other stuff I just showed you. And right right here, we got this cool ledge. I don't ever see clips on this, probably because the ground's really bad. The ground in front of it's like that chunky rock stuff, but you can even hit this top part, slide the top part and gap the bench. But man, this is so cool. Again, knee high. And such a cool ledge. I've never skated it. I've always seen it. It's right in front of the student housing right here, so it's probably a bus pretty quick. Campus security is cool if you're cool with them, right? I'm not saying security is cool, but all I'm saying, when they come, you just talk to them. Yo, I'm filming a video part. I didn't, blah, 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 blah. I'm headed out. Then you just leave. Garden right in the courtyard. Got this huge flat bar. Look at this thing. So this is over hip high, but man, if you brought a kicker or something like that, you could put a kicker right here and then grind this thing. I mean, a board slide, you don't really need mad pop. You just need to get your front truck over. But man, look at that flat bar. That thing is gnarly. Let's keep going. So we just came from around this corner right here. Wow, that's cool architecture right there. But you have these ride-on grinds on the side. You've probably seen these in a couple of pro thrasher parts. And you can ride-on grind the ledge right there. You also have this perfect silver rail. It's a huge 5-stair. You have perfect ground right here, but this rail is perfect. No kink on the end. You have a ride-on grind right here. You also have a gap, so you can gap the rocks. But man, look at that rail. You got one on each side. This is right at the Hospitality Hall at UNLV. But this is a huge 5-block right here. Wow. Then you also got this big rail right here. You got a bunch of them. You got more right there. This is also a ride-on grind right here. So you ride-on grind this, and then boom, you got to clear that planter gap. You can also come from up here and then gap over the rail to the flat. But man, that is such a cool spot. Then right here on the end, you have the 4. This is a 4-stair. That was 5 on that side, but this is a perfect rail. It is a bit tall. It's hip high at the end. But perfect 4-stair. You got the ride-on grind right there. On every side of the rail, you have a ride-on grind. So you can grind that ledge part and then pop out. And it's a perfect 4-stair. Got another rail right here. Looks like you got another gap, but there's a bench in the way. And this is a 6-stair. So you also have a 6-stair. So this rail is really cool. And as you can see, there is a ride-on grind right here. So they did wax that right here. So they rode on, they grinded it, and then they popped over that gap. Such a cool little spot. And then you got this rail right next to it. This is a huge 6. I mean, look at that thing. You got another rail right there. Wow. Well, let's keep going. I'm gonna turn around because I was going that way and I saw all of this. So let's continue on that path. This is right by that coffee shop. You got an auditorium right there. It's gonna be hard to put the GPS on this, so you gotta kind of pay attention to everything so you can just roll around and look. It's all at the same campus. So let's head off this way. Right, so we're continuing rolling on. You got the lead library right here. Then you got a little bump to ledge. So it's got a little bank to it, bumps up to a ledge, so maybe a cool slappy trick on this. Doesn't look like it's waxed really good for slides, but grinds looks perfect. Coming right, there's that 4-stair I showed you. You just come right in here and boom. Such a cool spot. All right. Got some cool art right here. Looks like you got a bump to rail. So it's got grind marks on it, as you can see. So looks like you could bump it this way and grind and go all off on the end, or you can come at it the same way. It's got a little kicker inside of each side. It's a little wide to kind of, wow, that thing's big. You'd have to kick up here and then slide, but as you can see, there's wax and marks all over this rail. It goes all the way. Wow, right next to this building. That's the environmental studies building. We just came from that way, headed this way. And right here, this kind of goes up and curves over, so you got a bump to ledge. You can also slide it. It's dug out on that, not dug out, but you just got like 4 inches of space. Looks like it goes all the way down to there. So you come off right here, boom, you got a bump to ledge. Got this huge grate right here. I mean, look how tall it is. I don't know what kind of car gonna hit that thing, but anyways, check that out. The cool thing about this is as I'm going through this is all at one place. So even if you don't know exactly where I'm staying, because I'm trying to give you the buildings and all that, it's like a scavenger hunt. It's all at UNLV. So let's keep rolling. But these are some curved ledges right here. And they even got it to the top. They're only skate stopped over there. It looks like they used to be waxed. And man, if somebody came in here and put some time on this circle ledge, you got them on both sides. Look at this concrete on top. It's chipping off. But I mean, it's not skate stop or nothing. You could board slide the top. This part had some wax on it, as you can see. But man, such a cool spot. Come up right through this hallway. People do put an ashtray planter here and they pop over it. This kind of scoops up. And you head right in here to this stage. Check this out. Cool. So you got this mani pad. This is in so many videos. I do have some clips on this. My boy JB's got some clips on this. I will attach. But this is the famous UNLV mani pad. Such a cool spot. You got the trees everywhere. It's in the shade. Sunday is the best time to come here and skate this. You got runway coming this way. Everybody kind of hits it either coming this way or this way, not really coming out of that way. But looks like they even tried to do some slappy stuff on it. They even tried to put that table right here on here and people just moved it. But such a cool spot. And if anybody wants to put some work in, here's a ride-on grind. Go ahead and wax this thing, go all the way around it. But yeah, this is cool. Definitely, if you come to UNLV, definitely skate this thing. It's a really, really cool spot. All right, let's go check out this. I'm about to show you this ledge I was talking about earlier that I haven't seen nobody skate. Come into this spot and this dumpster was not there. They're probably just doing the trees, but this is what I'm talking about. One of my favorite places to skate. These are up ledges. As you can see, they go straight up. You got to pop on. They're about the size of a curb. But man, I saw these BMXers skating it, and I love stuff like this because you can grind up. I did a 50-50 ups into a board slide and then slid back down. Did a couple other things on it. They also got these big circle ledges that nobody has waxed. There are wax on these. You also have another side. There are wax on these. So people have been skating this. During COVID, I mean, the guards were cool, man. They were letting people skate, but this is a dope circle ledge spot. But this thing right here, so cool. You can skate it going down. You can even drop in from the top. It's wide enough. But this isn't here. They're probably just doing some tree service. As you see, there's trees everywhere. You also got these big circle mani pads. So you can come in this way and then hit it for a mani pad. That one's kind of useless unless you went boom, boom, and then boom, you go into the grass. But this is so cool that the other circle mani pad was over there. We came in through right over here. On them, but you use the back side as a mani pad just because they look cool. Pop off right over there. You also have another one right here. So boom, you got the mani pad in the back. You got a big covering right here. Right there is that ledge spot. But this is really, really cool. And then if you look in here, people have been skating this brick ledge. The lights are on in there. Be careful. Got my construction shirt on. I'm working. They have waxed this. Looks like slides that went down on it. But yeah, let me get out of this part. All right, let's go see what else they got. Up a little bit by the Sports Injury Research Center and mani pads. Cool little pebble ground, make it a little bit more difficult for the manis. You got a big courtyard to do so. Curves on the inside, so you got manis, manis, manis. Such a cool spot. Let's see what else they got here at the Physical Education Center. You start up here, more than wide enough for your board, and you got a gap. Got a rock gap right to the flat. Perfect run up, really long run up. It's about 2 lengths width of your board, so you got more than enough space to start up top. Hit that. Cool bunny right there. What's up, buddy? A lot of this school is under construction. But there is a cool spot right here next to those jugs. Check this out. So right here under this tree, you start up here, and then you got this University Library's book drop ledge. You see it has been done. So you got to take that ledge, but there's a gap. So you got to clear that end. So you got to hit it and then clear that, pop into here or pop all the way to the street. This is a really, really cool spot. I tried it a few times. I couldn't get it. If I could dig up the clip, I'll show you. I tried the nose slide it and I almost got it, but really cool spot. Start right there, boom. But yeah, it's right next to all this stuff that's under construction. So you'll probably have some new spots popping up. Right, so you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stair. You can come this way and pop it over the rail. That trash can's there though. Trash can, oh, the trash can's further on that other side. Got a lot of roll up on the top. That's a cool sculpture in the middle. But you can come this way, pop it over the rail, take it, boom, right to here. Or just hit that as a normal 8 stair. But man, that's a cool 8 stair. It's almost chest high. Got all the trees right here. Such a cool spot. It's right next to the parking garage. That little mailbox spot I just showed you is over there. I basically came in like over here and did a huge U-turn and came back this way. But man, let's go up here and see if anything's up here. To the top of the stairs, and you have this rail. Check this out. Come around here. Come over here. You pop over that. It's about knee high, but you can see it has been done. Looks like they've grinded it like all the way to here. Come in right through that cut, pop over the rail or do the rail. Nice board slide pop over. Soften the cut right here. You got that stair set right here. We just came in from over here, but man, check this out. Let's see what else they got. You had that 8 stair where we came in at, and here you have a huge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5. I'm not sure, I'm not down there. Big square handrails. See, there's marks all over it that have been done. So you got like a 6, flat 5, flat 5, flat 4 maybe. We'll check it out when we go down there. But a lot of shit has went down here. It's such a cool spot. Let's go back here and make sure we didn't miss anything. Check this sculpture out though. That's cool. This is right next to the Artemis Ham Concert Hall. And then from this hallway right here, we just came, this is the engineering complex right in front of me. Come through this hallway and you got this curved bench. Kind of curves like that. You see there's wax on it. It is not chunky. You've got 2 of them. That one's not waxed, this one is. It's right under this little covering right here. We're about to go shoot that way and see what else they got. All right, then coming up right here, you've got a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stair and a block rail next to it. It's got nice grind marks on it. It is a nice silver rail. Ground on the bottom's good. You've got that pebble stuff up top. But man, cool 7 stair. Got a rail on that side also so you can hit it from both ways. This is right next to the business school, Beam Hall. You've got this trash can gap. Come down that hallway, pop up onto this. Over that. It is tall. Hit it straight to the bottom. That is a cool little gap right there. Homie heel flipped it. It was so sick. Got a lot of these. You also got one right here. So you can come either way to hit it. Both way trash can gaps. Look at that. Too bad there wasn't a run up, right? Here you also have another gap. You got a little walkway. You come through under these trees. Got this kind of brick laid down, and then boom, right over that. You also got one right here. You can do it over the bush. Perfect gap. So sick. I've seen a couple. I think I've seen a kickflip and a back 180. Haven't seen a front 180 yet. Here's where we came in at right here. So we did a full circle. I'm not going to touch on everything. There's also the famous rail in here that everybody hits. And I'm just here to show you there will be a part 2 to this video. This is UNLV part 1. I don't even know how many spots we looked at today, but there's been a lot. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna head back over to the car. So much more stuff. But all you have to do is come here, get on your board, you pretty much, like, I tell you where everything is, I show you the buildings and all that. All you got to do is come here, get on your board, search, and you'll have a good time. You'll see a whole bunch of other stuff that I did not show you. But yo, this is one big spot, bro.